Imagine a world where your bank account reflects your mindset. The difference between the wealthy and the financially struggling isn't merely luck, it's a transformation in perspective. First, embrace abundance. Allow yourself to believe there is enough wealth in the world for everyone, including you. Second, prioritize growth over fear. Shift your focus from scarcity to the possibilities that lie ahead. Next, adopt a long-term vision. Wealth isn't acquired overnight. It's built through consistent, informed decisions over time. Understand that failures are stepping stones, not obstacles to your success. Cultivate gratitude for what you have and use it as a foundation to leverage more. Finally, surround yourself with like-minded individuals who inspire growth and learning. By embracing these mindset shifts, you pave your path to financial freedom. 1. Scarcity versus abundance. Narrator, you've been lied to. Growing up, most of us heard things like, money doesn't grow on trees or we can't afford that. That's called a scarcity mindset, and it's toxic. Fear teaches you to fear money, hoard it, and avoid risk. But wealthy people, they don't see money as limited. They see it as abundant, flowing, renewable. They ask, how can I earn more? Instead of, what can I cut back on? Pattern interrupt. If you've ever skipped guac at Chipotle to save $2, thinking this is smart budgeting, you might be fighting the wrong battle. Cliffhanger. But wait, if mindset matters so much, why do so many smart people stay broke? That brings us to 2. Consumer versus creator mindset. Narrator. Most people are trained to be consumers from birth. Buy the latest iPhone. Subscribe to 6 streaming services. Upgrade. Repeat. But the rich, they're creators. They build value. A TikTok creator, a course builder, an app designer. They ask, how can I turn what I know or love and has into something the world will pay for? Emotional trigger. Fear. If you're not creating, you're being used by algorithms, by ads, by companies who've studied your attention better than your parents did. Transition. But creation alone isn't enough, because even creators can sabotage their success without this next shift. 3. Delayed gratification versus impulse living. Narrator. Let's play a game. Would you rather have $100 today or $1,000 in a year? Logically, you'd pick the grand, but emotionally, most people grab the $100. Why? Because impulse feels safe. Wealth requires patience, saving, investing, waiting. It's boring, it's slow, it's powerful. Pattern interrupt. Humor. Getting rich is like growing abs. You don't see results after 2 salads and a push-up. But stop too soon, and you're stuck with financial love handles forever. Cliffhanger. Okay, so you're learning to wait. But what if your own identity is the thing keeping you broke? 4. Fixed identity versus growth identity. 7:15-8:45. Narrator. Ever said, I'm just not good with money? That's a fixed identity. And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Wealthy people see every financial mistake as a lesson, not a label. Inspiration. You weren't born knowing how to walk. You learned, you fell, you got up. So why treat budgeting, investing, or earning differently? Urgency. Here's the kicker. The longer you hold on to a broke identity, the longer you delay your breakthrough. Transition. But identity isn't the final piece, because even the right mindset fails if you're playing someone else's game. External validation versus internal clarity. Narrator. Here's a bitter pill. Some of you are going broke, trying to look rich. Nice car, designer fits, trips you can't afford. Why? Because someone else might think you've made it. Wealthy people don't flex, they build. They're driven by internal clarity. Their goals, their freedom, their peace, not likes, not applause. Pattern interrupt. Serious to humorous. If Gucci isn't cutting you a check, why are you their brand ambassador? Cliffhanger to CTA. Now here's the real secret most people miss. The wealthy don't just have the right mindset, they also understand the math behind wealth. And it all starts with something powerful, invisible, and quietly working in the background. It's called compounding. And in our next video, we'll break down how this silent force turns $100 into millions over time. Outro CTA destes. Narrator. If you felt a shift today, even a small one, that's where wealth begins, but mindset without action is just theory. So take the next step. Watch this video next, point to end screen, where we dive deep into the power of compounding. You'll never look at money or time the same way again. subscribe if you're serious about building wealth, because this is just the beginning. Would you like